Is this working? You.
Hey guys, welcome to Who Likes Back Issues number 5. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Just haven't had time. I'm not going to show you all the books I've picked up since episode 4 of Who Likes Back Issues. I'm just going to show you the books I picked up in the past 2 weeks. And I've accumulated probably half a short box full. A lot of random books here: Marvel, DC, Image, Underground Comics, Ripoff Press. Really into the 80s black and white explosion right now. Fascinated by that. Also some 50-cent issue keys. That made no sense. 50-cent keys. Yeah. Most of you guys know on Twitter I've been posting it. The books I've been getting, but I haven't showed you all of them yet. So let's start off with some of the key issues first, and I'll work on to the other ones. Some awesome miniseries too I want to talk about. So this is Superman in Action Comics. This is number 765. Harley Quinn are on the cover. It's the only reason why I bought it. This is a story about Joker and Harley Quinn go to Metropolis. I'm gonna try to. I'm not used to doing this on the laptop. Okay, that's also another DC book. Fantastic story. This is Wonder Woman number 219. Check out this cover. This is the death of Max Lord. This is the issue where the issue where Wonder Woman breaks Max Lord's neck and kills him because he has that mind control over Superman. Fantastic fight scenes with Superman and Wonder Woman. This is issue 220. Fantastic cover. There's one. Oh my God. There's Wonder Woman being handcuffed there. Just, I don't know what it is. I have a huge collection of Wonder Woman in bondage and handcuffs. It's not a fetish. It's just because I don't know. Controversial, I guess. I don't know what it is. But anyways, hot new book, Devil's Hope Yard. Very low print run. Found it for 50 cents. That's the only reason why I bought it, is because of the press it was getting. I haven't read this, but I have read another low print modern book called The Wool. This came up first in the novel. I read this issue. It's okay. It probably reads better in the first, the way it came out first in the novel. It's about this group of people that live in silos, and they ask to go outside, and whoever goes outside dies. So I don't know. Maybe I should pick up the rest. I know number 2 is at my shop. I might pick it up. Here you go, Stumptown number 1. This is number 1 from volume 1, the Greg Rucka story. I have a lot of issues from different volumes and this volume. I found them in my summer vacation haul, bought them for 50 cents as well, and I can't wait to read this in sequence, and then I'll probably go more in depth about it. Transmetropolitan number 23. This issue, another one part of the summer vacation haul, was picking up the single issues of Transmetropolitan number 23. Transmetropolitan by Warren Ellis. Dystopian future story. Corruption. Just amazing sci-fi stuff here. This number 23 is hard to get, apparently because of the 100 bullets sneak preview. But now that I have a nice sequence, I can read them all. I don't have any trades or stuff like that, but I heard that there's an omnibus out on this. If so, I'm gonna check it out. I don't have it in the bag and boards because the bag and boards look like they're been laced with malaria. And I've been buying back issues and buying my comics, and I totally forgot that I needed bags and boards. Another cool find, The Last of Us number 1. This is a really hot game right now. This is the post-pandemic variants. Got this in a nice. I don't even think I paid $1 for it. It was under $1. It was like part of the buy 5 for, couple, like $1. I don't know, something like that. Of course, War Machine, Iron Man number 282. I have a huge Iron Man collection. Been collecting Iron Man since I was a kid. I found him the easiest to draw. I never really drew. I traced. So, and Iron Man and Thor were the only 2 books that were left on the spinner rack, and yeah, I used to like Iron Man a lot. Not so much now. I tried his new stuff. Don't really, I can't really get into it, but still some cool stuff. Fans of Bernie Wrightson would appreciate this run right here. This is Doc Macabre, Steve Niles, Bernie Wrightson. Awesome stuff. Basically, a story about a ghetto Ghostbuster kid. Just a little paranormal investigator kid just taking it upon himself to kill some ghosts. That was number 2, and that's at number 3. Of course, Bernie Wrightson, the king of the macabre. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this glare out of here. I know the books are on an angle. No particular order. Here's Punisher number 11, the Rick Remender Frankencastle. I needed this cover, fantastic. I needed this book. I know it's hard to get, mainly for the cover. First appearance of Frankencastle. I got this. Not much of a. It's not really a cool story, but I like the quirkiness about it, and I love Punisher, so why not give it a shot? Spider-Man 2099 meets Spider-Man. I tweeted this to my good friend Scott Grady, Hulk's Big Toe, and Adam asked him about, is this the first encounter between Spider-Man and Peter Parker and Miguel in continuity? And I think they said yes. I think Scott confirmed and said yes, it is. So written by Peter David, classic Spider-Man 2099. Unfortunately, I'm not picking up the new title. I missed the bus on that. I was waiting for reviews on it. Apparently, it's really good. Yeah. Well, I'll find them. I always find this stuff. Uncanny X-Men 234, Silvestri cover. I thought I had this, but I didn't have it. I have the Crucifix issue. $2.94, horrible bags, $3, marked down to 50 cents. Needed to this is part 1 of the Executioner song. And a horrible cover by Madrara, Joe Madrara. I've never been a fan of Joe Madrara from the 90s. I remember in the Wizard magazines in the 90s, that's all you'd see was Madrara on every article in the Wizard. Here we go, another one. Man, 6 minutes already. Superman for Earth. I remember reading this in school, printed on recycled paper. Superman struggling with the fact that he's a super being, and one thing he can't protect is planet Earth. So it's basically an environmental PSA if you're into that sort of thing. Another great mini. I really love this character. This is Ragman from DC, the other vigilante that inhabits Gotham City. Fantastic, underused character. This is the 6-issue miniseries. I'm so surprised that a lot of people compare Ragman to the Spectre. I prefer Ragman over the Spectre. I'm just shocked that he's not part of the Batman Eternal storyline. I think he would do so well in there, especially with all the mysticism that's involved right now. This is issue 3. The colors for issue 1 is drawn by Michelle Wrightson. Fantastic coloring, but it does diminish throughout the issues. There's number 4. I am horrible with this glare thing. And I'm missing number 5. I have number 5. It's somewhere here. I just really unorganized right now. And here's number 6. The end. Oh, God. So, yeah, there's Ragman. Please, guys, check him out. Fantastic character. Very underused. People make a big deal that he's like a Jewish superhero. I think that's irrelevant. I just think he's an awesome superhero. All right. Now we're going to get into the 80s black and white, if you guys are still with me. Here's True Glitz, number 1. I love this cover. I've heard so much about Diane Noonan. She's part of the Twisted Sisters underground comics feminist group in the 70s. I'm a really huge fan of the comic strip looking format and comic books, black and white. Just love the stuff. Another one, Steel Pulse by Tom Motley from 1986. A lot of charm in this book, and pays homage to the classic 80s wrestling stories, like classic 80s wrestling TV show. So I got this. What drew me to this cover was it's done in blue ink. It's just awesome stuff. I think it was only 4 issues. Never came out in trade, of course. But damn, just if you ever find these issues, pick them up. Pick up that story. It's awesome. Huge Dave Cockrum fan. This is the Futurins number 1. I love Dave Cockrum from X-Men. It's the covers that are so nostalgic to me. I do prefer him over Byrne when it comes to the X-Men covers. It's just amazing. Mobius, Onyx Overlord, 8 Garage. This is number 1 of 4. This was interesting. This is nice. The Ormston cover of Rapture, number 1. Judge Dredd. Can't wait to dive into that. Hopefully I have time to read all these things. James O'Barr's The Crow, 48-page special by Kitchen Sink Comics. Awesome stories in here. I love James O'Barr. Of course, Motor City Comic Con. The guys met him there. Ever since then, I haven't looked back. Just picking up anything. The Crow. It's awesome stuff here. New stories by Alexander Maleev, Charles Adlard, Phil Hester, John Wagner. It's awesome stuff. And previews the new ongoing Crow series in the series. All done in black and white, the way it should be. Fantastic inks. I also picked up a mini. This is actually picked up I think last month. This is the Crow City of Angels, number 1 of 3. Here we go, number 1, number 2, number 3. This actually predates the Heath Ledger Joker, and there's awesome panels in here that looks exactly like Heath Ledger's Joker from the Dark Knight. Nocturnal's Witching Hour, Dan Brereton. This prints all the issues from Dark Horse Presents from that run. Love Dan Brereton. He also did Batman Thrill Kill. You guys got to read that Elseworld story. Absolutely amazing. One of my favorite artists. Halloween suits the season. This is Nocturnals. Just incredible stuff. Grimjack, number 26. Backstory featuring first Turtles in color. It has the inserts from issues 5 and pages 13 to 14. Predates issue 7, I think, when it comes to the cover. When it comes to the color. So any TMT enthusiasts like my friend Mikey, 87 Boba Fett, would love to have this in their collection. This is fantastic. 50 cents again, incredible. Everything here is just cheap. One of the awesome characters I like is the Tattoo Man. Read him in Crisis, but he's a colored version in that story. A guy who manifests constructs to go up against Green Lantern is pretty damn badass to me. So first appearance, actually paid I think $3 for this at the warehouse. Lucky, because I've noticed that they've been jacking up their prices. That's okay. Alpha Flight number 16, first appearance of Honey Lemon, Big Hero 6 ad at the end. Only got this because I do have Big Hero 6 books and first appearances and stuff like that. Alpha Flight, 50 cents. Number 1, why not? Superb condition. Batman number 172. Infantino cover. Of course, still hitting the Batman, still hitting that huge run. Damian still in the Batman. This is issue 3 or 4. This is the variants done by Gleason. $20 price tag over here. $1. Add to my collection. I'm a huge fan of Damian Wayne, but you guys already know that. Batman Castle of the Bat. This is the tale of Frankenstein, told in Batman form. Pretty damn. This is just amazing. Jack C. Harrison, Bo Hampton. Batman, The Doom That Came to Gotham. I haven't read this yet. This is Magnolia. I think this is one of. I think Nate told me it's 1 of 3. I only have number 1. Only gonna read it when I get the other 2. Stray Toasters by Bill Sienkiewicz. Unbelievable. 4-issue miniseries. This is number 4 out of the 4. I wish I had the others. This is the mini about a serial killer who targets a woman. Looks amazing inside. Just fantastic stuff. If you guys really want to see any of these covers, any of these books, the interiors, please tweet me and I'll and specify the issue that you want to see, and I'll take a picture and I'll send it to you guys. Dracula vs. Zorro. I'm a huge Zorro fan. I probably never talked about this on YouTube, but yeah, I'm a huge Zorro fan, and anything Zorro I pick up just reminds me of my grandfather. He introduced me to Zorro and I used to watch the show with him, and also used to get me like little stories from comic strips and stuff like that. So Thomas Yeats's art. I love Thomas Yeats's art in here. I think this is book 1 of 2. Yeah, it's done by Tops. Yeah, remember Tops? And another Spectacular Spider-Man 248. I find them for 50 cents. I buy them anyways, and I just bag and board the ones that are in better condition. because I eventually will do a Spectacular Spider-Man um, video. So that's it for my books, guys. Thanks so much. Oh my God, no, it's not. I forgot some more. My Vigilantes. I bought mint copies of Vigilantes for 50 cents. Vigilante, DC's version of the Punisher and Daredevil. Lawyer who turned vigilante. Awesome stuff. Here's number 1 by Marv Wolfman and Keith Pollard. Here's number 2. I have a huge vigilante chunk, but these are this awesome condition. There we go. Should I give you guys a spoiler? What happens to him at the end? Something happens to him at the end. What he does. Number 6. Number 7. There's the origin. Number 8. You want to know what he does? He kills himself. Alright guys, that's it for my back issues. 15 minutes, I just broke a record on my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed these comic books. I don't know, I might do more later on. I don't know. See you later.